Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. Can't decimate like humongous groups of enemies, but I definitely decimate a few at a time. Hey, yo, what is up, guys? Aegis Rick here, back with some more DFO PvE. In the last video, well, I'm kind of doing these out of order, but we played a little bit of the Monk. Guys, we did the same dungeon. I thought I should do, since I did a comparison one time with the Monk and Crusader, I'm going to do the same thing again. Sorry if you guys want to see some new dungeons or whatever, but I'm currently level 35, guys, so we picked up some new skills, so I want to show those off. Actually, by new skills, I mean we picked up one new skill, and this guy's anti-magic, so that's why he seems really strong, but, we did pick up one skill. I want to show that off, and been playing a little bit with my Crusader today. He was like level 34 and got the extra level, and you know, I was doing a little bit of thinking. You know, I really like the Monk, as I already said. In Crusader, I don't want to get the impression that Crusader's bad, you know, in comparison, because I think he's pretty awesome. But actually, he's quite strong if you think about it, just because we are doing solo dungeon, and this is hard difficulty. And right there, just you can't see it because the wall is there, but I did use the Paralyzed Bolt, which will now explode after a while. So the explosion is also not that much damage. It's just something that you do just to just while you're getting your deeps out there. You just might as well have another skill available. And just a second, guys, I think my alarm is going off. Alrighty, excuse me. Okay, and so yeah, like I said, the Paralyzed Bolt is a cool skill, but it's just something that you have out there while you're comboing people. It does consistent damage and then a large explosion afterwards. I believe that explosion can also stun, so again, don't quote me on that. So, but still, guys, that wall is like my strongest skill by far, and it has a relatively low cooldown. So I can already it's available to cast again. So really useful skill. Oh, didn't mean to do that, but whatever. Use our Painful Rapture. Have it on command now since I don't have any more hotkeys anymore. I have all my buffs on my hotkey. I'll probably remember all my buffs so I don't have to keep them on the hotkey bar. But yeah, guys, I just want to tell you guys that I really kind of enjoy Crusader. You guys can see I'm doing just fine alone. At least as a battle Crusader. I don't know if you guys are doing the buff Crusaders. You guys might have a little bit harder time, but just buff yourself up with the few buffs that you have and just start wrecking face. Now, I have you guys know the buffs are not as significant as I initially thought. For instance, the Wisdom Blessing only gives me like, you know, 20 int, which, you know, in comparison to the Totem that gives like freaking 400 strength, the Wisdom Blessing is shockingly weak. In fact, most of the damage I do is just from the sheer fact that my skills are quite powerful. Like even if I didn't have any buffs, this wall here would just shit on people. So just have you guys know that a lot of my damage is coming from the skills themselves, not necessarily the buffs. I mean, the lightning buff, obviously, you could see doing like ticking like crazy right now. It's just activating every time. But yeah, if I can do a quick comparison, I'd say that this is a perfect example of the tortoise and the hare, right? My Monk is just a quick-ass tortoise just going all over the place, or quick-ass hare, and then this guy is just slow and steady, guys. But we all know how that ends. So just slow and steady, and don't have any problems whatsoever. Well, maybe some with mana. Somebody in the comments let me know that about the whole title. A lot of people have actually told me about the mana title that you can get from resetting your abilities 5 times, which, you know, is free to do. It's not like it's you might as well do it if you're having mana problems, because I think they said 400 or 500 mana, which should be plenty to handle my mana issues right now. But for now, I'm just gonna keep using Painful Rapture and stuff like that. So right there, just beat a quest, and we're going along swiftly, guys. The wall, though, man, the wall is so real. You can't ignore the wall. But guys, I would say that this class maybe more so than others. Azura is another example, but this class may require the extra stats that you get from avatars and stuff. Every class will benefit off of the avatar stats. You can get cast speed, attack speed, and all that. But this class especially, since it has a few skills that do require a little bit of a cast time, for instance, the big-ass wall and the Paralyzed Bolt thing, you can see right there, it does take a while to cast, and that can be mitigated by getting some cast speed, you know, avatars and stuff, and rare gears can also give you cast speed too. So that's something that you might have to think about. I mean, obviously it's not necessary. I don't have it right now, but it would definitely help out a lot. Especially, I'd say the cast speed especially, just because cast speed is or attack speed. Will increase your animation time for your skills. A little known, little discussed feature, but yeah. For instance, that Blades of Purity can be cast a whole lot faster if you're wearing a faster weapon or if you have a faster attack speed. So that's kind of how that works. Anything with a cast bar that you can visibly see is affected by cast speed, and anything that doesn't is affected by attack speed. That's generally the rule. So look at that, my shield is still here. It's like, hey, what's up, man? I heard you're kicking ass. Yes, I am. Continuing on though. Slow and steady, guys. Slow and steady. Can't decimate like humongous groups of enemies, but I definitely decimate a few at a time. Now let's refresh our buffs here. One skill that I haven't been using is this, and that does quite significant damage as well. The problem is it causes knockdown. I don't always like doing that, so. But I do have good moves that will hit enemies still on the ground, like the shield. The shield will hit anybody if it's there, so. The wall, I mean. And spear is yet another skill that I'm not abusing as much as I should. That is probably more damage. Shit, little spider, fuck you, man. It's probably my second highest damaging skill aside from the wall is that the spear, especially if I charge it up, gets larger, explodes twice. So that's like 1100 or 11,000 damage, guys. So do not ignore the spear. Even if you didn't charge it up, it still does a lot. And again, I have to remind you guys, it does hit twice. So just keep that in mind when you're using it. Bam. So yeah, definitely, I mean, it was really flashy when I did this dungeon on my monk. You know, I was running all over the place, crushing everybody, but that's not to say I can't do that here, honestly. It's taking me a little bit longer, and although I'm not taking a lot of damage, so there's that. The boss might be a problem, though. I don't know. Thinking about it. A couple more rooms, guys, and we should be done with the gold tunnel here. Kind of wish my buffs lasted a little longer so I didn't have to keep refreshing them, but. And right there, damn, that's only a few skills, guys. That's the Blades of Purity, you know, the spear and the wall. That's all I was using, and I killed everybody in there. So, real damage, guys. That's real damage. Put a little bit more mana back, which is no problem since we're getting healed again. And right there, I almost got interrupted after casting that skill because I didn't. The cast bar had to finish. So, that's a situation where cast speed definitely would have helped me out right there. I think that skill has infinite range. Man, you guys need to chill. Oh my god, he just landed on his feet. Yeah, get out of here, dude. Okay, I think he's dead. I think he's dead. Let's refresh all our buffs. Didn't mean to cast that. I need to stop doing that. Painful Rapture, and then pick this up. I need to, like I said, I'll need to remember where my buffs are, or what the command is for my buffs. I believe, and don't quote me on this, I believe it's a feature of this game where if you use a command instead of the actual shortcut for a skill, you will be refunded, or you have a reduced mana cost in comparison. So, something that you definitely should do for skills that have a really high mana cost, because you can actually mitigate some of the mana cost by, holy shit! Wow, I now see why it's so powerful, actually, the Paralyzed Bolt. Is that every time that thing hits, it casts a Struck by Lightning, or Revenge of Lightning. Holy crap, did you guys see how many times I hit with that? Oh my god. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. There's Crusader right there at the end. I just finally saw the true power of this Flash Sphere, guys. So if you have the Revenge of Light buff. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're interested in Crusader. I gotta say, he's still as much fun to play as Monk. Okay, maybe not as fun, but still, you get the idea. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys later.